And I interact with you, and I see you talking to my students. I look at them and say, they're about to graduate, right? They're about to restart their professional lives. And from your vantage point, we have seen a lot. You have done a lot. Can you share with us a little bit of kind of your advice on, right, on career, but on a career, on life choices, and something that, right, they will take away from this, which goes much beyond watches and...
I would say following. The best way for success is not to work. Because if you work, you will need holidays, and you will need weekends, and you will need sleep and all this. So the less you work, the less you need holidays. The less you work, the less you need to rest, and the less you work, the less you need weekends. And how can you work? How can you not work? Only, unfortunately, one way. Transform your job into your passion. When the job is your passion, you don't work anymore. Because who wants to be separated from his passion? 99% of the people have the passion on Saturday and Sunday. And Monday, shit, they work again. You must just reverse this. You must say, shit, it's Saturday. How can I convince my wife that I have to work? Because I don't want to be separated from my passion. If passion is your daily job, you will succeed. You will succeed to be happy. You will succeed not to feel that you are working. And honestly, to work is not fun if you work. When I was a hippie, we were afraid to work. We said, wow, that will be horrible. We rejected to work. And we found that the best way not to work is to transform the daily job, the job that brings you money, into your passion. And I had a passion for engines, for steam machine. You know, these old steam machines. And the watch, one day I said to myself, is a steam machine. You need a little bit of imagination. The watch is a steam machine. And because the watch is a steam machine, I will love this watch like I love my toys. And this is exactly what happened. And from that day on, I never worked. You know, this morning I got up at 3:20 this morning. And when my wife came down and she said, what time did you get up? I said, 3:20. And she said, you must have had a new passion for today. I said, yes. Because at 3:20 I woke up because I had an idea. I had an idea for a sponsorship. Stupid thing, but and I woke up and I could not sleep anymore because I was constantly thinking about this new sponsorship. So that is when your passion is your daily job. I get up every morning between 1:30 in the morning and latest 5, but never through a wake up, just because my brain is working. And my brain is working because I love my brain to work and to think about my job. If I would work for, I say any brand now, for Citroën, probably I would love to dream instead of thinking about Citroën.
Nothing against Citroën, no, just an example.
I said Citroën, but Citroën is a great car, I mean, a great brand. But I was just, it's stupid to have met, I could have said Nestle or whatever. You know, my passion is watches, so I would never get up if I would work in another industry. But as it is my passion, I'm happy. You know, you make the exercise. Christmas. Christmas is in our countries on the 25th of December. And sometimes we give presents to children. And if we give presents to the kids, and we say, kids, tomorrow morning is Christmas, tomorrow morning during breakfast you can open all your cadeaux, all your gifts. that morning on the 25th, your kids will be up at 5 o'clock. They will knock at your door. Papa, Mama, get up. It's Christmas. Because they will get up at 5 because they are so nervous to see the gifts. And that's exactly what will happen if you are passionate about your job. So that's condition number 1. Condition number 2, that's more difficult. You must have around yourself only people that are better than you. If you are surrounded by people that are weaker than you, how can they help? Weak people can never help strong people. So if you feel this is my level, then take only people at this level. Then these guys can help you. All my people that are with me, they're all better than me. And they know it. But I'm the boss. I mean, Claudio Ranieri is not the best football player, but he's the trainer. Ferguson was not the best player, but he was the trainer of Manchester United. So you must be surrounded by only better people than you. You must have a better guy in the finance than you. You must have a better guy in the industry than you. You must have a better guy in marketing than you. And then this team can help you. And then you must keep the team. How can you keep the team? By sharing. You must share success with the team. Then the team is ready to stay. And you must never share failures. The failure is always you. You are the boss, so the failure is yours. And if the team did something wrong, you must endorse it, not the team. The team can only endorse success. And you must never endorse success. The success is yours, guys. The failure is mine. That's why I'm the boss. I take the failure on my shoulders, and you share the success. You must share. You must respect the team, and you must forgive mistakes. Then you keep the team. And once you keep the team, you will become so strong. Because the longer the team is with you, the more you work in synergy, the more you work without speaking. If you have to tell somebody what to do, you lose so much time. When you have a team for so long, you don't speak anymore. You look at the team. The eyes are talking. When the eyes are making the speech, then you have a team. When you have to blah, 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 blah to explain, finish. It's not a team. So once you have this, then last but not least, you must be honest. That's a tragedy. Because if you're honest in life, you get the results on the long term. And we are not educated to get results on the long term. We are educated to get results immediately. Because this life is driven by short term. The stock market, everything is driven short term. But being honest brings you success on the long term. And the only success that is valid is the success that comes at the end. Then you must be successful. And the success has a danger, because once you have success, don't fall in the comfort zone. Don't start to think, it's normal. Don't start to think, now I need more comfort. I need one more assistant. Don't start to think, now we need a private plane. Stay with the startup mentality and stay humble and say thank you. And that's it. I mean, this type of behavior is very rare, and there's no school to teach you this. And that's the tragedy. Schools are teaching you most of the things you don't need later on. But they don't teach you the ethic behavior. They don't teach ethics, because schools believe ethics is not our business. That's the parents, that's the church, it's not us. We give instruction, we give theories. And I say yes and no. In a school like INSEAD, you should have lessons of art, because art is love. And everybody should know what loves mean, not the love between two people, love in general. And we should all remember what the Beatles said on the 27th of June, 1967. There was a song, came on the BBC for the first time. The song, the title was All You Need Is Love. They said it, that's all you need. And if you behave according to love. And love means I share. Sharing is an act of love. Love means I forgive. To forgive, you need a lot of love. And love means respect. To respect people or animals or nature, you need love. So all you need is love. If you behave in that way, you are safe because you will be in harmony. And once your body, your soul is in harmony, the body gets strong. And that's it. And in the same song, the Beatles said, there is nothing you can do that cannot be done. Can you imagine? These guys gave us in one song the two biggest lessons in life. All you need is love, and there's nothing you can do that cannot be done. That's the biggest hope. So they gave you the way to behave, love, and they told you there's nothing you can do that cannot be done. And that is the big advantage of my generation. We as hippie, that was the message. The Beatles gave the start to the hippie movement. All we need is love. And there's nothing you can do that cannot be done. That's the future. And this type of speeches that I made now, no school is doing it. And I think in 10 years, in 20 years, the schools like INSEAD and others, they will need me to teach you this